I'm your host, Logan 23. You're joining me for Ride or Die Bad Boy Romance, Chapter 13. The Only Rule. Drop to your knees, your breath coming in painful rasps. You're barely able to see through the poison gas. I'm gonna die down here. You look around the underground casino vault. Jason's task force, the Brotherhood, are sprawled around you, clawing at their throats. Oh, bastard! They betrayed us! I gotta find a way out. The one they called Foley is still sitting in a chair with a knife sticking out of his chest. This was Colt's endgame. He never wanted to buy them off. He wanted to lure them out. And Salazar trapped me in here with them. You fight your way through the clouds to Jason, trying to pull him to his feet. Jason, I need your help. We need to clear the chemical from the air. You look around desperately, your eyes stinging and tearing up. Open that vent, trigger the sprinkler system. Point to a fire suppression system in the ceiling. Do you have a lighter? You could boost me up and I could... Jason draws his pistol and fires a shot, breaking the sprinkler's glass bulb and setting it off. The water particles absorb some of the gas, but not enough. No, it won't clear the air in time. Struggle towards the vault door, dropping once more to all floors. You crawl, feeling light at it. You slam your fist against the thick steel in futile desperation and shout. Logan. Meanwhile, just a few feet away. Salazar backs away from the closed vault. His smile fades as he listens to the muted coughing and shouting. Logan approaches and sees the vault door closed. It's done? Just about. Remember this. I pulled the trigger. Me. I earned my place in the crew. Got it? That's between you and Kanoko. Logan! That Ellie. What the hell did you do? What I had to do. She was inside with him. It was our one shot. I made the call. Logan rushes for the vault door, but Salazar quickly gets in front of him. You're not opening that. We tried to kill them, Logan. I like the girl too, but if you let them out, you're signing our death warrants. Every last one of ours. Logan cocks back and slugs Salazar in the jaw. He topples flat on his back. Then Logan hurries to the vault, spins the large release wheel. Inside, you cough and retch on the floor. Beside you, the Brotherhood cling to life. This is it. As your brain shuts down, you imagine breakfast with your dad. I'm sorry, Dad. And just as you let your eyes drift closed, you hear the shriek of metal as the vault door opens. And a shadow floats towards you. Logan? I've got you. Logan scoops you up in his arms and carries you out. As you emerge, your senses slowly return. You see Colt running onto the scene. Logan, no! Why did you... Ellie, what were you doing in there? It's over, Colt. We gotta go. Colt grits his teeth and runs for the vault door. He grabs the wheel and tries to pull it closed. But inside, the gas is cleared enough for the Brotherhood to see. The woman draws her gun and fires unsteadily at Colt. The shot glances off the door and wings him. Ah! He staggers back, clutching his shoulder, his hand coming away slicked with blood. Come on. He sets you down on your feet. Can you run? I think so. Then run. You, Logan, Colt, and Salazar hurry back to the main casino floor, getting strange looks from the gamblers. There, you run into Zima, Mona, and Kanoko. They spot Colt's blood. What's wrong? What happened? Logan let the Brotherhood out. Logan. You're about to explain when Jason and the other two detectives emerge from the hall. There. They draw their guns and start shooting. Instantly, panic erupts as the gamblers scream and flee. Everyone, get down! Zima flexes and pushes over an entire roulette table on its side, taking cover behind it. A strong woman. Oh god, oh god. You hear hardest jackhammer in your chest. Salazar pulls a gun of his own from his waistband and fires back, forcing the brother to shelter. Esther, Wallace, flank him! You got it. The old guy's mine! As Logan and the crew tip over card tables for cover, you feel someone grab your wrist and pull. Come on. Mona drags you with her into the abandoned high roller area. I saw another way over. Another way out over there. Wait, you're just gonna leave the others behind? Of course. But they need your help. That's not how any of this works, Ellie. We were always in it for ourselves. You look back into the main floor where the Brotherhood is closing in. Salazar fires at them, but his gun clicks empty. That's not good. Uh-oh. Anybody got any bright ideas? There's only one rule in the Mercy Park crew, Kelly. They all knew it. I can't leave them behind, can I? Save the crew with Mona. Run away. You know, that dress just empowers me. Let's go. We can save them, Mona. You and me together. We can do it. I'm not a hero. Then don't do it to be a hero. Do it for me. You take her hand, lacing your fingers with hers. I'll owe you one. Mona rolls her eyes and scrunches up her lips, and finally she looks at you. You're gonna owe me a hell of a lot more than one. Follow my lead, alright? And try not to get yourself killed. I was just starting to like you. She starts to turn away, but you grab her hand. Mona, wait. One more thing? What is it? I mean, we've been backstabbed by both men. The moment she turns back around, you pull her close and kiss her hard. It takes her by surprise for a moment, and then she presses back. Her hand pulls your hips against hers as you run your hands through her hair. Finally, you come up for air. What was that for? Good luck? No, I just wanted to kiss you in case we die in the next few minutes. Let's see if we can avoid that ending, alright? Stay close to me. Crouching low, Mona leads you back onto the main floor. You duck down behind the bar in the back. From here, you can see the Brotherhood slinking closer to the crew, who are still taking cover behind the tables. Logan sees you. He mouths a warning. Go, run! That boy doesn't know how to say thank you. Mona reaches down and tears a strip of fabric off the hem of her dress, shortening it even more. What are you doing? Evening the odds. Give me a bottle from up there. Highest alcohol content you can find. You want a drink? Now. Just do it. You cautiously reach up to the shelf and... Absinthe. Gin. Rum. Absinthe. 175 proof absinthe? Oh, hell yeah. Bastards won't know what hit them. Mona uncups the bottle and plugs it in with the strip from her dress, handing the bottle to you. I'm gonna go draw them away. When they're looking at me, hit them with that. She grabs a matchbox from the top of the bar, strikes one, lights the end of the fabric. Is that... a Molotov cocktail. You throw it, stuff burns. It's not complicated. Mona slinks away behind the bar, then pops up on the far side. Looking for me? Behind us! The brother swivels to aim at Mona. You stand up and... at Jason. Ah! You lob the bottle and it splashes on the floor in the middle of the Brotherhood. The alcohol ignites, throwing up a huge fireball. Whoa, Jesus! The carpet catches fire in the middle of their group, and they are forced to scatter. Now you're really gonna get it! Nice throw, Ellie. Come on, now's our chance. What are you waiting for? This way. As the Brotherhood back away from the flames, the crew scrambles out of cover and towards the VIP section. Shaw! They're getting away! You turn around to see Jason, almost on you. Ellie, come here! Jason grabs you from behind. Elbow him in the gut. Remember we were taught that. Get off me! You jab your elbow hard into Jason's stomach. He grunts and releases you. Damn it, Ellie! He looks up at you, a fury in his eyes you've never seen before. And what am I supposed to be afraid of the boy? Come on, we gotta go. Mona leads the crew through the high roller area to a back door that opens to a narrow, dark stairway. Hurry, barricade the door so they can't follow. You run up several flights of stairs and burst through a rusty door in the alley behind our zone. We're out! Ellie, Mona, we'd be dead if you hadn't come back for us. Don't get sappy on me yet, Logan. What happened back there? That was a disaster! Colt paces anxiously, hands on his hips, his mind seems distant. Didn't have to be. We could have wiped them out if it weren't for the damsel in distress. Logan grabs Salazar and pins him against the wall. Logan, it's okay, I'm fine. See? No harm, no foul. Be glad I don't nut you. Logan glowers, eyes alight with fury. He's still holding Salazar pinned, but he doesn't hit him. That's enough! At last, Logan releases Salazar. We're not in the clear yet. We have to split up. Meet back at the garage. Start to leave, beckoning the crew to follow. We're not going anywhere with you, Kanoko. Not before you answer one question. What? There's enough time for this. Ellie, don't. Not now, not here. Logan looks at you confused, but your eyes are locked on Kaneko. The stoic expression is already beginning to break. Why did you lie to your crew? Lie? About what? It's because you knew they'd skip town, didn't you? If they knew the Brotherhood were cops. The news hits the others like a sledgehammer. Logan takes a step back, dumbfounded. They're cops? How do you know? The guy in the red suit, their leader, that's my dad's old partner, Jason Shaw. The rest are his anti-gang task force. You're telling me, we just tried to kill a bunch of corrupt cops? Yes, that's not the bad part. The bad part is they live to pay us back. We're so screwed. So sorry. To all of you. If we had known it was cops who were blackmailing us, we wouldn't even be in this mess. We would have been long gone. Don't you see, Logan? Well, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't do this alone. Kaneko sadly reaches out and rests a hand on Logan's shoulder, but Logan throws him off. You can all walk away from this crew, but I can't. This crew is my life. What crew? He walks away, and you chase after him. I left my car this way. Come on, I'll take you back. Logan, I'm sorry. Sorry for what? It's already in the past. My mind's already on to my next crew. I know Kaneko meant something to you. Logan shrugs, apathetic. Nope, not really. Just then, Logan freezes and looks back. You can hear wailing sirens carried over the wind. From out of the alley, the rest of the crew comes running. The cops are coming, the real cops! Guess we skipped the closing ceremonies. Logan hops in his car, you reach for the passenger door. No, go with Cold Ellie. I'll draw them off. Before you can respond, Logan punches the gas and yanks the wheel, peeling out in the direction of the sirens. Well, let's move. Everyone split up. Different directions. Meet back at the garage. But nobody's listening to him. They're already running off on their own. You hop on the back of Colt's bike, clinging to his waist as streetlights whip past in a streaking blur. Damn it. This was our one chance to take them out. You just had to grow conscious, didn't you? I wasn't gonna let you kill people, Colt. You were going too far. Not far enough, if you ask me. I knew the sounds of sirens fade. I guess he did it. Logan led them away. Your heart relaxes, but then... Look out! 2 cop cars come flying off the side streets right in front of you. Colt nearly weaves between them. Jesus. They really don't like that we fought back. You think? Colt guns an engine redlining. He takes a turn so fast, your knee is inches from the pavement. I know how you love this high ground, Ellie, but I did this for the crew. For all of us, including you. You knew it was wrong. Of course I knew, but I didn't care. I did it all over again if we get it right. I will do whatever it takes. There's a difference between us. You keep talking like there's some line I was crossing, but there's not. Not in the real world. We had one way out and I took it. When did your dad tell you the truth? After the grapevine. After I proved myself. It was the first time my pops ever trusted me. The first time he'd ever asked for my help. But that means... Yes. It means the Brotherhood could have arrested all of us at any moment. If we tried to tip off the internal affairs, I'd be sitting in a jail cell right now. Whether or not they believe us, we have our own crimes to answer for. Why not just leave? Leave? Abandon my father's crew, my grandfather's? I thought about it. They threatened you. You were still off at college. You had a shot at a happy life. They said they'd kill you. We won't let them get away with this. It's not that simple. We can't outrun them, we can't turn them in. Then there's just one option left. My pop learned the Brotherhood was running the investigation, but didn't know their identities. He bought some information from a few contacts in the Force, and he got one name. My dad. Do you get it now? That's why my pop had Logan win you over. Wait, are you saying you think my father is one of the Brotherhood? I'm saying we didn't know. What if he is? Well, I mean, Jason does keep going out of his way to save your ass. I feel like your brain is short-circuiting. I don't even know what's true anymore. When I told you there was worse options on the table, Kaneko wanted to go after my dad. I wouldn't let that happen, not until we were sure, and we're not. I'm just warning you, don't trust anyone. Another police car is on your tail, nearly ramming your rear tire. Colt revs to open up some space. We gotta lose them. Take the ramp on the right. We point to a nearer construction ramp up to the overpass. They can't follow us that way. On it. Colt drifts right and takes the ramp, the planks bending under the motorcycle's weight. You catch air at the end of the ramp, landing hard. You cling to Colt's chest. Alright, I think we're... Another cop car comes out of nowhere, nearly plowing you over. Whoa. Colt steers out of the way, barely keeping balance as the chase begins anew. The squad car pulls up close alongside you, nearly sideswiping you. Colt's forced to head back over the other direction. What the hell? It's like they're trying to kill us. These aren't the Brotherhood, they're just regular cops. You hear an electronic chirp coming from Colt's pocket. Answer that, it's the radio we were using to communicate it. Artizone. You reach into Colt's jacket pocket and take out the radio. Ellie, Colt, I've got 3 cops on my tail. They keep blocking my escape routes. I'm stuck on Whittier Boulevard. Whittier? Same here. I tried going south, but they got me heading west. You look up and see a large bridge span dead ahead. They're not trying to hit us, Colt. They're funneling us to that bridge. Funneling us? Why would they? Within moments, you're on the bridge. On either side, the ground drops away into the deep channel of the LA River, and straight ahead at the end of the bridge, a dozen police vehicles form a barricade. We've got a serious problem. They were leading us right into a roadblock. Glance behind you, wind thrashing your hair. The rest of the crew's cars are forced onto the bridge. Damn it. There's no way out. Everyone slows down, trapped in a pincer move between the pursuing cops and the roadblock. Everyone except Kaneko. He floors it, zooming past you. Colt, your dad. Pop, what are you doing? They have the whole thing closed off. He's gonna slam his vehicle into him. Save his son and the crew. I told you I couldn't break free of the Brotherhood alone. But this I can do alone. He accelerates faster, hurling towards the roadblock. I was so obsessed with fighting for my own freedom that I jeopardized yours. Kaneko, stop. There's got to be another way. Pop, no. Come back. Promise me one thing, son. You'll get out of here. You'll leave this life behind for good. You can be anything. Be more than this. Kaneko unscrews the valves of his nitrous tanks completely. The flammable chemical begins leaking into the cabin. Stay back. All of you. That hissing sound. His NOS system. My god, he's gonna blow up the barricade. Up ahead, the cops manning the roadblock realize that Kaneko isn't stopping. Run! Get clear, everyone! He's ramming us out of the way! Pop, please. You can't leave me. Go, Colt. Go. And don't look back. He closes his eyes. Kaneko's car slams into the roadblock at 100 miles an hour. The gasoline detonates and in turn ignites the nitrous in a thunderous explosion. The vehicles of the roadblock go somersaulting off the bridge, meteors of flaming wreckage. No! Cold side skids his bike to a stop, watching the roadblock burn. The flames reflect in his dampening eyes. Oh my god. Mona and Logan slam their brakes, coming to a stop nearby. I can't believe it. He's gone. Colt, we have to move. There'll be time to grieve later. But he made a hole in the roadblock for us. We have to go now or it'll all be for a waste. A waste. Colt twists the throttle, and revs it. Might be a little hard to read the screen right now, I got something in my eye. You pass through the twisted steel of the roadblock. You try not to look, but your eyes are drawn to the wreckage. You're not sure what you see in the flames. You and Colt make it back to the Grammar City Park first. Colt stops a block away when he sees you. Smoke. Stops and climbs off his bike, walking into a slow daze towards Kaneko Adibody, engulfed in an inferno. Oh god, Toby! Toby! You call out, but nobody answers. Colt sits on the curb from a distance, watching his father's garage crumble. The Brotherhood, they burned it down. You walk over to his side and... Oh, come on, Pixelberry. Colt, please. We can't stay here. The Brotherhood might still be around. He struggled to pull Colt up to his feet and lead him away as the sign over the garage snaps and falls from its perch. Walking Colt, Spike, the two of you wander down the street as sirens of fire engines approach the garage. God, I hope Toby made it out. He did! Toby pops out from a dumpster, terrifying you. This is where someone would randomly throw a punch at your face for doing this, but glad to see you're alive. Toby, I almost punched you in the face. I'm sorry. I saw the Brotherhood coming, and I snuck out the back before they started the fire. How many good cars lost in there? We lost more than that. Toby notices Colt's expression. Where's Kanoko? Soon, you've met up with the rest of the crew a few blocks away, catching up Toby on the truth about the Brotherhood. I can't believe it. Kaneko sacrificed himself for all of us back there. It was brave. It was selfish. He lied about who the Brotherhood was, so we'd stay and help him. The Brotherhood are the police. That's the kind of important detail. Logan runs a hand through his hair, a pained look on his face. Those last things I said to him back in the alley, I wish I could take them back. Yeah, well, you can't. There's only one thing any of us can do. We run. That was always the rule. When the heat gets too close, we go our separate ways and never look back. Salazar's already taken off. Mona's right. The Brotherhood will be out for blood now. Mona moves towards her car. So this is it? This is goodbye? Don't get touchy-feely. Your damn heart is what caused all this. You blew Colt's plan because you think we're something we're not. You wanted freedom? The fast cars, the bad boy, the whole life? This is it. And it's not for you. Go home. For everybody's sake. Defend yourself. You think this is my fault? I bailed you out. Time and time again. Your boss got me into this in the first place. You'd all be dead by now if I went for me. Probably right. Thanks for that and all. But now it's done. I'm just saying, don't expect a postcard. Mona gets in her car and drives away without a backward glance. Well, I'll see you when I see you. Catch you in the next life. Toby and Azima drive off in their cars. Colt gets back on his motorcycle. Where are you going? Don't know, but you won't have to stay out of LA for too long. The Brotherhood will be dead soon. Or you will be. Colt nods with a cold certainty, then zooms off into the night. You and Logan are left alone on the quiet street. That's it then. Yeah, that's it. Come on, Ellie. I'll get you back to your friend's place. You lean your head against the window of Logan's car, feeling the vibrations through the glass and watching the quiet city drive by. Where will you go? We'll see. I got some friends back home in Detroit. Might try to lay low there for a while. I'm more worried about you. What happens when this Jason guy comes after you? Do you think he will? He's dangerous, and you know his secret. You being alive puts his whole life in danger. And I just hate the idea of leaving you behind, all alone. But what do I do? Logan thinks for a second, then pulls off the road. I have an idea. Logan stops beside a small grassy park and gets out. He beckons you closer. Alright, Ellie. Punch me. Excuse me? Go on. Hit me. I'm, like I'm one of their brotherhood. Hard as you can. Annoyed, you clench your fist and punch Logan in the shoulder. He barely reacts. Okay, good job. No, it wasn't. What is this? Me and the crew can't be around to protect you anymore. So before I leave, I want to teach you some self-defense. You should learn a thing or two to help you in case Jason comes after you. And hey, you can hit me as hard as you want. No. I think if they come after me, I'm toast either way. Yeah, a gun versus a fist. Come on, Ellie. Don't talk like that. It's the truth. I'm done lying, especially to myself. Soon, Logan's pulling up outside Rhea's house. I've got to tell Rhea everything, in case Jason goes after her too. Ellie. He reaches to take your hand, you squeeze it tight. This is goodbye, isn't it? For a while, at least. Hug him goodbye. You reach over and hold Logan closer. He gently rubs your back, trying to futilely soothe you. I'm so sorry, Ellie. I'm so sorry. You know, if I could take it all back, I would. I wouldn't. Finally, you get out of the car, you turn around and see Logan watching you go, and he puts his car in gear and drives away. You open the front door and walk inside. Rhea? Rhea, where are you? I really need to tell you... No, those are not words that should leave your mouth. Stop short as you walk into the kitchen. Ellie, look who it is! It's Jason! Hello, Ellie. We've been waiting for you. Jason, what the hell are you doing here? Ellie! You cross your arms and glare at Jason, ignoring Rhea's reaction. He just grins at you. It's alright, Rhea. Just gave her a little scare. I figured this, since you've been away from home for a while, you might want an update on your dad. Let me guess, you're using her dad as a hostage. Rhea and I were just talking while we waited for you to get back. Your blood runs cold. Jason's veiled threat doesn't go unnoticed. He knows exactly who you care about. He knows your weakness. Okay, well, I'll leave you to it. Holler if you need anything. Rhea touches your arm lightly as she leaves the room, but you don't even notice. You're frozen in your spot, keeping your eyes glued to Jason. He gestures to the empty chair across the table from him. Why don't you, take a seat? Wordlessly, you do as he says. Well, this sure is a mess, huh? My dad, is he one of you? Oh, one of us? What? Ellie, come on. Of course not. Your dad's never jaywalked in his life. The guy cares too damn much about the rules. It's people like him who make my job a hell of a lot harder. That's pretty funny, but man, he'd be heartbroken to know you thought he could be. Suddenly you feel hollow and drained. Everything that's happened, every emotion that you felt over the last few days or hours, it all comes bubbling to the surface. To your horror, you feel the tears welling in your eyes, but you swallow hard, fighting them back. I just don't understand one thing. Why? Jason hesitates, genuinely thinking it over. Finally, he shrugs. Why not? Why not? Because you have a good life. I don't understand. I've been to your house. You have a wife, a family. Jason takes out his badge. He turns it over and over again in his hands, his expression unreadable. You'll understand soon, Ellie. You're growing up. I'll never understand you. Sure you will. In fact, you've already started to. Look, I love my family and my home, but it's not enough. They're not enough. I need to spread my wings too. He gives you a wry look. Sound familiar? That's not the same. What happened between me and my dad? It's not the same. You found your separate little world with the crew. I found mine with this. He holds up his police badge. Out there on the street, I can do just about anything. It started small, of course. Bending the law to let someone off I thought should get a second chance. But it's amazing how addictive that kind of freedom can be. There's a difference between that and this. You're way past the point of no return, no matter what you tell yourself. I know you know what I'm talking about. Hell, I basically deputized you. So this badge lets you do whatever you wanted to. I was your get-out-of-jail-free card, and you took full advantage. No, that's not... It didn't have to turn out like this. You and I... Well, I had hoped to spare you some hard truths. I'm not a bad guy, Ellie. The Brotherhood only extorts criminals. If you're on the right side of the law, then we don't bother you. Then what about Foley? He was one of you, and you killed him like it was nothing. Foley was an unfortunate necessity. He was talking to the FBI. He would have cost us everything. No, he wouldn't have. Colt tricked you into thinking Foley betrayed you. Colt got you to murder your own friend. Jason's expression darkens. I don't want to hurt you, Ellie, or Rhea, or your dad. My dad's gonna lock you away for life. Are you really gonna tell him? Are you willing to gamble with his life like that? You open your mouth to retort, but remain silent. Jason stands up, tucking his badge away. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna act like nothing happened. You're gonna go to school in the morning, you'll do your homework, you'll take your tests, you'll go to prom. Things will be just like they were before. You just can't... I can. Just. You'll do exactly what we tell you to, and you'll breathe a word of this to no one, or... Who wants coffee? Rhea bustles into the kitchen with a new pot of coffee. Jason flashes a charming smile, and it makes her stomach turn. I think I'm all set, Rhea, but thank you. You've been the perfect host. Walk me out, Ellie. Rise to your feet, feeling like you're having an out-of-body experience. So, do we understand each other? Nod. Swallow hard, unable to find the words. Good girl. He reaches out to ruffle your hair, then walks away. The next week passes in a blur as you try to get back to your normal routine. Are you okay, Ellie? It's not like you to oversleep. Yeah, sorry. I'll be ready in a second. Ellie, I haven't heard from that Logan in a while, and I was wondering if you... I can't help you, Brent. Does anyone know the answer to this question? Anyone? You barely hear your teacher, your glossy gaze fixed straight ahead, vacant. You look away as Ingrid's hand shoots in the air. I've got this one, Miss Clark! Rhea flips on the news. A young man was found dead in West LA, has been identified by police as Emilio Salazar. The police are investigating the death as a homicide, possibly linked to gang violence. Ellie, what's wrong? Nothing. I'll soon before the Brotherhood hunts down the rest of the crew. Well, if they all went in their separate ways, why never? The days blur past one into the next. Soon the whole thing feels like a dream half remembered, until finally the night of prom arrives. You're scrolling through your phone on Rhea's bed as she puts the finishing touches on her makeup. What do you think, Ellie? Is my cut crease eyeshadow dramatic enough? Like the black top. She closes her eyelids to give you a better view. You dutifully examine her makeup, but your heart's not in it. You look great, Rhea. Just like you always do. But I don't want to look just like I always do. It's prom. In that case, I'd add a little more eyeliner. Rhea flashes you with a smile before turning back to the mirror. What about you? Are you going to try a new look or a new hairstyle? Or you shrug and scroll absentmindedly through your phone. I don't exactly have someone to impress tonight. Rhea reaches over and snatches your phone right out of your hand. Hey! Okay, enough moping. I know you had a tough couple of months, but we have to make the most of the time we still have together. I know tonight isn't going to be exactly what we thought, but as Dare would say, we aren't done with this part of our lives yet. Now, are you with me, or are you... Okay, I'm with you. Good. Now, I'm going to go put on this fabulous dress, and I want you to text whoever it is that you've been daydreaming about all night. I haven't. You have, and you're only going to get more distracted until you do something about it. So text them. Hi. Then get your ass in your dress. Rhea tosses your phone back to you. You pull up your contacts as Rhea disappears into the bathroom. Shit. I'm actually wondering about Colt more than anyone else. Is that I mean, is that a thing? Is that how I feel? I'm actually more upset about Kaneko, and he lost his dad. He was going to slowly start killing them all. Yeah, Colt. Pull up Colt's number, your finger hovering over the screen when... Ding dong! Elliot, can you get that? On it. Head downstairs and open the front door to see... Wow. What are you doing here? Colt stuffs his hands in his pockets, rocking back on his heels. What's it look like? I'm here to take you to prom. What? I... You care that much, even after your dad and the whole thing? Wow. I mean, it's more meaningful and whatnot with Colt than it would be with Logan or Mona. Wow, really? Okay. Alright, whatever. I can't complain. I can't complain. This has actually turned into a good book. Holy crap. This has actually turned into... Pixelberry turned it around. At the very beginning, it was feeling fast and furious, Need for Speed. It was just meh, and they've turned it around. Gotta say, turned it around. Really enjoying it. Speaking of turned around, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Please remember to support the channel. You can do so by simply subscribing if you're not already. If you are, please share the video, like the video, leave a comment. Let me know. Was I good? Was I bad? How was the chapter? Anything, everything. Have a discussion. If you're part of this community, that's the most awesome part to do is be a part of this community and have a discussion. Say anything you want. And without further ado, well, there's links down below. Social media, Discord, if you links to support me and my content. And, well, I guess I'll catch you guys later. Peace.